Hey, cooking people. So we're going to make this cream cheese peach cobbler. Somebody said it's pretty good. So I'd already looked this up and bought the ingredients, and then she sent me her ingredients. So here are the ingredients. Looks like we need our 9x13 pan, 2 eggs, which are 2 eggs in here, 1 box of white cake mix, 1 box of cream cheese, 1/3 cup of butter, I haven't measured that out yet, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/3 cup of sugar, and it says 2 cans of 29-ounce peaches. Since these are 15-ounce, I'm using 4 cans. Okay, and let's see what this sucker does. Okay, so it says the cake mix, 1 egg, and the butter. It doesn't say melt the butter, but I melted the butter. And it says mix that together with a fork, and it will be chunky, but it'll mix together. So I will mix this together, and then I think I'm going to lay it on the bottom. So let me mix this together. Okay, so it says take 1.5 cups and set aside for later. So I mixed it up, and this is about 1.5 cups. And this is all that's left. And it says take this and mash it to the bottom of my grease pan. I just slid a little butter in there. I didn't use any grease. So I'm going to spread this around in here and flatten it out. And we'll see how that goes. Okay, so it flattened out pretty good. I just used the bottom of the cup to kind of bang around to get it nice and flat. And it spread out pretty good. So I still have my 1.5 cup over there. And now I have this, and I'm supposed to bake this for 10 minutes. Here we go. Okay, mix the vanilla, sugar, egg, and cream cheese. And I usually use one of these like to scrape my cream cheese on here, and it gets most of it off, so I don't waste a lot, because a lot of it sticks to it, especially if you leave it out. So I got to mix that with a mixer. Here we go. Okay, cream cheese is mixed up, and I still got this crumble on top, and my peaches are all ready to go in, and now I need to pull this out and spread my peaches over that's been cooking. Okay, peaches are on it. It didn't call for it. I like cinnamon on my peach cobbler, so I sprinkled a little bit of cinnamon. So that's what you see on top of there. I just sprinkled some cinnamon or some cinnamon on there, and now I have to spread this cream cheese over the top. And let me do that. I need 2 hands. Cream cheese spread over there. Now I'm going to put my crumbles on here and just kind of crumble that around. All right. This looks like an awful lot of crumble. So that's going to mix on top of that cream cheese with that little dough at the bottom. Man, I think I should have, I would only hold back a cup. This is just an awful lot of crumble on top. I would have put a bigger base had I known this much. So you can adjust that as you see fit, but this seems like an awful lot of crumble. But maybe it's supposed to cover it really well. I don't know. I guess if you like the way this one looks, you can do it this way. If you think you don't need this much crumble, then you don't have to do it this way. Although it's not as bad as I thought. I thought I was going to end up with a lot. Okay, so now I got to bake it, I think, for 30 minutes. Okay, we got like 3 minutes left on this 30-minute timer here. It's bubbling a little bit. I forgot to cook the peaches. I should have cooked the peaches. They'll probably be a little stiffer than I like. My sister told me not to open oven when I check it because I'm letting all the heat out. I said the light won't come on unless I'm opening it. So I kind of figured out that if I just pull it just a little bit, it'll come on and I don't have to open it. So now I can check it without opening it. And I won't get in trouble from Sis. So it's right at 30 minutes. I'm gonna let it go a little bit further. Okay, so that's what it looked at. What I did is, instead of cooking it longer, I didn't want it to brown anymore, so I just turned off the oven after 30 minutes, and then I let it kind of cool inside the oven and use the residual heat to hopefully stop the browning. It looks kind of okay here. I mean, it says supposed to, I think, cool. What does it say how long to cool this sucker after it's done? Let cool for at least 30 minutes before eating. Serve warm or cold. I'll put the link in the description, and I'll be back when I taste it. Crap, I forgot to videotape my first bite. Sorry. Man, that's pretty good. I kind of think I don't chase the cream cheese that much. So I'm trying to maybe make sure, but the cream cheese almost kind of went away. So it's got a pretty good taste. I kind of like my other one better, to be honest. The crumbly top is pretty good. But and the peaches are cooked good, which surprises me. I didn't have to cook them on top of the stove. But the cream cheese isn't that strong at all. And I was looking through here to see if it come up, and there's little pieces every once in a while. You can see it kind of where it bubbled through. So it's not cream cheese. I used to eat a cream cheese muffin all the time from Dunkin' Donuts, I think, made them. And it had good cream cheese in it. Those were good. And this isn't anything like that. So I think if I had my choice, I would make my other one than this one. But it's still pretty good. All right, we'll end that there. Thanks.